In Ghana, women, persons with disabilities and the youth are disadvantaged when it comes to economic opportunities and the ability to earn income. This is variously accounted for by lack of access to productive resources, including finances, unemployment, and a social system that does not support the economic empowerment of this group. After Ghana recorded its first COVID-19 case in March 2020, government rolled out several programs to help provide relief for the vulnerable. However, a research conducted by the Women's Integrated Development Organization WIDO in the Bono East and Upper West regions revealed that the targeted groups were the least to have benefited from the various intervention programs. David Balunguri Papa is the executive director of WIDO.
The aim of the policy brief is to give feedback to government on the COVID-19 stipulations and support that government gave to the citizenaries. The research was looking at how government arrived at some of the policies and the involvement of the citizenry in making those decisions. Basically, we were targeting 2,000 participants, and these 2,000 people are located in 10 districts in the Bono and then Upper West region.
The policy brief document presented to the Regional Coordinating Council seek to, amongst other things, highlight both the successes and policy implementation gaps, particularly in relation to equity of delivery.
Government really did very well when it came to the aspect of the support government provided during the COVID-19. But our interest was at what level was the vulnerable group, particularly women, children, and persons with disability, benefiting from the support and the stipends that government provided.
The survey and scorecard process also revealed that the CAPBAS program was largely unknown to most vulnerable groups, with only 38% of vulnerable people in the two study regions having heard about the intervention program.
We are looking at issues of govt, the loan support that government was giving. You needed an internet to be able to access that facility. You needed some PIN to be able to access. And the questions we're asking was, what happens to the woman at the deprived community? How does he access internet? Even in the towns, how stable are our internet facilities? So if somebody is at a rural community who is vulnerable and to whom issues government is providing stipulations to cushion the citizenry, and the fellow cannot access that funding, then we think we have to relook at it.
Regional Coordinating Director George Padmore Mensah, who received the policy document on behalf of the Bono East Regional Minister, lauded WIDO for the survey and noted that the document would guide the region and government in terms of implementing future social intervention programs.
It's going to guide the region, and as a Regional Coordinating Council, we'll look at some of their recommendations and see how we can implement it and guide them, especially with the sensitization. We saw that there was a missing link. The NCC and the Ghana Enterprise Agency could have teamed up and to get down to the local people, explain some of the policies to them in their local language, and assist them to be beneficiaries of the policy. And that's what the RCC is going to enforce.
The study also recommended that government should consult identifiable vulnerable groups to factor in their concerns to ensure that their needs are fully captured.
If we are making a decision that will really make the citizenry becomes a little bit freer in terms of the hardship that the COVID has brought upon the citizens, then there is the need for us to engage the citizenry to look at issues that really can impact on their life. Those and many more are the core of our study.
Anna Sabit, Joy News, Techiman.